Food and Drug Administration, also known as the FDA. What is the FDA? The FDA reviews, approves, and regulates products including food, human and veterinary drugs, biological products, and medical devices. It also oversees the production and sales of tobacco products. Another role of the FDA is to protect the public from electronic radiation. The FDA is responsible over all 50 states, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, Guam, the Virgin Islands, American Samoa, and other U.S. territories. History of the FDA. The FDA is the oldest protection agency in the United States. It was started in 1906 but was called the Pure Food and Drug Act. This act was passed due to 107 people being killed from a toxic substance that they ingested. This agency later became known as the Food and Drug Administration in 1930. The agency then focused on making sure the food and drugs were branded properly to ensure the safety of the consumer. Laws of the FDA. The FDA has over 200 laws and regulations that every producer must follow in order to have their products FDA approved. One of the series of laws of the FDA is the Food Safety Modernization Act. This act changed the focus from how to respond to foodborne illnesses to how to prevent the foodborne illnesses from ever happening. This act is a series of 7 major rules that is enforced for both human and animal food. The FDA also oversees the food labels found on all food products. Every food product is required by the FDA to have a food label. The FDA has a complex labeling system, but considering how many different food items there are many different labels. There are also many exceptions when labeling food. The basic label must include the identity of the product, the product's net weight, manufacturer's address, nutrition facts, and the ingredients list. One of the exceptions that was mentioned earlier would be a product such as a raw fruit or vegetable. This product does not need a nutrition fact label. The FDA in the news. The FDA can be found in the news almost always. Just recently, on May 22, 2018, the FDA released a warning to the public about 3 companies distributing Curcumin containing products. The company claimed that these products would help with opioid withdrawal, but the FDA has not found any proof backing this claim. FDA enforcement. The FDA works in a cycle. First, they inspect all items manufactured. If there is an issue with the product or label, there will be a recall on the product. The product is then corrected, and the FDA verifies that the product is now safe. This process is repeated until the FDA signs off that the product is safe.